Did you think you deserved more from that, given the amount of possession you had, the amount of shots you had?
I think that is clear, but we create some chances, but we could create it more with the possession that we had. We reached the final third a lot of times, but we need to be better in that final third, because that is really important to score goals, and we have a lack of goals. We start the game suffering a goal and put Nottingham in the place that they want to be, like defending with a lot of men. Then they have really fast players to make transitions, and even that we control quite well, especially in the second half. We push forward, but again, in the final third we were not good enough.
It was a fantastic goal, Ruben, but was it a goal that could have been stopped?
Sorry?
So it was a fantastic goal that he scored, but was it a goal that could have been stopped more easily?
That is clear. When you have a corner, you have men to make to block transitions. We have all the pitch. You can make a foul. So yeah, I think if you look at the game and if you are the coach, you have to do better.
Having Maguire up top, unconventional perhaps way to try and score a goal, but he did get one of the best chances. What did you make of that situation? Were you at all hesitant to do that kind of thing?
In the end of the game, when the opponent is just protecting the box, if you look at the center defenders of Nottingham, they are really comfortable there. And then with a line of 6, not 5, line of 6, we can reach the final third, but then we have to put the ball inside the box, because it's hard to make combinations to get inside the box to score goals. Maguire, when he's attacking in set pieces, is maybe the best player in our team. So inside the box, you are not a defender, you are a striker. So was that idea to put one man that is really good on air to score a goal.
Just one on Alejandro, if I may. He had 6 shots tonight, quite a few off target. You shifted him, I think, at half time to the left hand side. What did you make of his performance overall?
He's making everything. He's trying. Sometimes you have one day that you are doing the right things, but in the final third we were not that good. That can happen.
I was going to ask about Alejandro as well. I mean, I know you need these chances, but do you think he's perhaps trying to play himself into form, doing too much? Because there's certain times when teammates are available, or it doesn't seem the best option he's shooting.
That can happen in the game. The most important thing again for me is that when he needs to run back, he's running back. Of course, we want a player that has 1 against 1. Sometimes he's trying too much. He has not good to make a movement, but I think he wants to help the team in doing his best. Sometimes he doesn't make the best choice, but that you can point to any player today.
So, when Harry came on, in fairness to him, he did have 2 good chances. Is that a concern that a defender comes on, gets 2 chances, and then there are 2 strikers who the club invests more than £100 million in who didn't really have many chances?
No, it depends on the characteristics. Again, Nottingham was playing with a line of 6, and then it's a matter also the size and the way you have the ability to head a ball. So I don't see it that way. That can happen with any team with the best strikers in the world. The defenders sometimes are the best ones to attack a ball inside the box. So Ariel was really good on that.
So, I know this was before your time, but Elanga is obviously a United Academy boy. Does the fact that you looked such a good player tonight show mistakes of the club over the years, and how recruitment is just so crucial that you have to upgrade?
We are talking about a lot of from players that come from Manchester United and they are doing right, but they had the chance here. In Manchester United, you don't have the time. I'm saying all the time, I will not have the time. We have to get it right fast. So we are talking about, but you are not talking about players that didn't play for Manchester United. They were here playing for Manchester United. In here, the pressure is too big sometimes, and sometimes you don't have time, and you should have time for these kids to develop. But for that, you need a strong base to support all these kids. If you don't have that strong base, we are not going to help our kids. So they had their chances, and sometimes football is like that, and the pressure of playing for Manchester United is really big.
I agree with you.
Mason Mount came back from his injury today as well, came off the bench. Do you see him as starting in one of the 2 10 positions behind the striker because he was looking to get behind the defenders, as you saw in the second half?
If you look at the history of Mason Mount, he played in this system many times, especially in Chelsea, and played the left hand, right hand. So I think it's a very good position for him.
Last question, Paul. Ruben, one of the strengths of Nottingham Forest is they move the ball from back to front really quickly. Is that something, do you look at them as a kind of a template sometimes for your side? Because sometimes you still play the ball backwards rather than going.
No, when you play a team that is really good on transition, if you transform the game like this, you don't push the defenders to get near. If you lose the ball, we are near. If you play with a big pitch, it's harder to block transitions. Sometimes you have to start the play again, bring the ball, and when everybody is close, give some speed to the ball. So sometimes you have to take time to control the game, to dominate the game. And today, I think I'm always honest when I say our team didn't create chances. Today we create chances, and I think we had lack of quality in the final third. So if we have the quality, imagine the chances that we supposed to be. So the game is like that. If they are good in transitions, you have to push forward first, make push them to a low block to control transitions, and we did that quite well today.